Good morning, students. Today we are going to study lesson number 9, the Maratha War of Independence. Refer to the textbook, page number 37. Now let us learn after the death of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, the Marathas had fought with great valor and bravery with the Mughals under the leadership of Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj, Chhatrapati Rajaram Maharaj and Maharani Tarabai to protect the Swaraj. And this long war, which was lasted for 27 years, is called as Maratha War of Independence. In the year 1682, Emperor Aurangzeb he himself led the invasion or attack of the south. In spite of various difficulties, the Marathas they were victorious in this particular struggle. Therefore, we can say that the war was exciting and glorious in the history of India. Therefore, we are going to study about this in this particular lesson, that is the War of Independence. Now, let us learn about Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj. Now, Sambhaji Maharaj was the eldest son of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. He was born on 14th May 1657, there on Purandar Fort. Now, after Shivaji Maharaj, he became the Chhatrapati. Means after Shivaji Maharaj died, Sambhaji Maharaj became the Chhatrapati. And at that time, the Marathas were fighting with the Mughals. And during the same period, what happened? Emperor Aurangzeb's son, Shahzada Akbar, he rebelled against his father. It means he went against his father. Therefore, the emperor thought that I should crush his rebellion. Then what happened? Akbar came to Deccan and he took shelter with Sambhaji Maharaj. Then the emperor himself he descended or came to the south in 1682 just to defeat Akbar or vanquish Akbar. He had with him a huge army and very powerful artillery. Artillery means what? Weapons and all. Okay. Therefore, he asked the Siddhi of Janjira to take a expedition against the Marathas. He therefore won over the Portuguese to his side. He made the Portuguese also to fight against them. Therefore, Sambhaji Maharaj had to face many adversaries or many attacks from all the sides at the same time. We can say that Sambhaji Maharaj he was marks the first chapter of the Maratha War of Independence after Shivaji Maharaj. And Shivaji Maharaj he saw that he gave him excellent education in civil administration and military campaigns. Sambhaji Maharaj had begun to take interest in the administration of the state and command of the army from the age of 14 years itself. You can see, means when he was a prince. From that time only he had led the attacks on many territories of the Mughals and Adil Shah. Even the French traveller Abbe Carey, he says about Sambhaji Maharaj that even though the prince is young, he is very courageous and brave like his father, and he was also famous. When Sambhaji Maharaj became Chhatrapati, the war with the Mughals became fiercer or it got intense. Means it increased a lot. Okay, and as we know that Aurangzeb was very greed and he wanted to occupy all the regions from Kabul to Kanyakumari. What he wanted to do? He wanted to expand his Mughal empire, and one of his dream was to destroy the Maratha state completely using his military and financial prowess. Prowess means what? Financial skills and all. But Sambhaji Maharaj saw that he did not fulfill his dream with his bravery and military skills. Therefore, the troops of the Maratha army they attacked many of the Mughal territories. Though the emperor's general they tried hard for a longer time, but what happened? They could not win the Maratha fort of Ramsej near Nasik. Therefore, we can say that Sambhaji Maharaj brought Aurangzeb to his knees by not easily defeating by these Mughals. Once what happened? Aurangzeb got so angry, he got so frustrated that he threw his turban on the floor, and at that time he took a vow or a promise that he will vanquish Sambhaji, and till then he will not wear his turban. He was so angry on Sambhaji Maharaj. So we can say that Sambhaji Maharaj he made Aurangzeb helpless to such an extent. Let us now learn, do you know? Aurangzeb thought that once the Marathas fort were captured, what will happen? Their rule will come to an end naturally. Therefore, what he did? He put a siege around Ramsej fort near Nasik. Siege means what? He surrounded the Ramsej fort from all the sides. And as we know, the Mughals army was very huge, very big, and the Maratha, compared to Maratha army, it was very small. But they fought, who? The Maratha army fought with perseverance. The siege therefore continued for the next 5 years. The Marathas fought with perseverance, means what? With, in spite of many difficulties, they tried to fight with the Mughals bravely. And this siege, we can say, it continued for the next 5 years. This bravery of the handful Maratha soldiers is very uncomparable. We can see that the Marathas saw that till their last breath they fought with the Mughals and made the Mughals realize that it was very difficult to win over the against the Siddhis. Now the Siddhis of Janjira, what they used to do? They used to harass the people in the Maratha territory. They used to raid, burn, loot the Maratha territory, and they used to commit atrocities, means the very cruel work they used to do against the people. Therefore, Sabasad has described him as a rat in the house. Sambhaji Maharaj, therefore, he wanted to teach the Siddhis a good lesson. Therefore, he started a campaign in 1682 CE. His army laid a siege to Siddhi's fort, that is Dandarajapuri, and battered the fort of Janjira with the artillery. But at the same time, what happened? Mughal army, they invaded Swaraj. Therefore, what happened? Sambhaji Maharaj, he had to abandon or stop the Janjira campaign, and he had to come back to Swaraj. Then, campaign against the Portuguese. The Portuguese of Goa, they joined the hands with the emperor against the Sambhaji Maharaj. Therefore, what happened? Sambhaji Maharaj wanted to teach a lesson to the Portuguese. Therefore, what he did? He attacked the Devdanda fort of the Portuguese in 1683 CE. To counter this, what happened? The Portuguese, they laid a siege to the Fonda fort of the Marathas on the Goa border. The Marathas, what they did? They broke this particular siege and they attacked Goa. In this battle, what happened? Yasaji Kunk, he showed a great bravery against the Portuguese. Even the Portuguese governor got wounded and he retreated, means he went back. Sambhaji Maharaj followed him, and now the Portuguese were deep in trouble. But again this time Sambhaji Maharaj got the news that the Mughals had attacked the South Konkan. So the winning campaign, he had to leave in between and of Goa, and again he had to return to Swaraj to fight against the Mughals. Now the end of Adil Shahi and Qutub Shahi. Aurangzeb did not succeed in his campaign against the Marathas. Therefore, what he did? He told, now let me pay attention towards the Adil Shah and Qutub Shah kingdom. And what he did? He conquered them. The wealth and the army he got from this both the kingdoms, what he did? He utilized it to fight against the Marathas. Therefore, he attacked their territories from all the sides. The Maratha army general Habib Rao Mohitte, he got killed during an encounter with the Mughal army. Due to this, what happened? The strength of the military of Sambhaji Maharaj, it got weakened. Now let us learn about the administration of Sambhaji Maharaj. Though Sambhaji Maharaj was very good in the military skills, but he was also very good in administration responsibilities also. Though he was busy fighting on various battles, but he did not ignore his administrative responsibilities. He used to give justice and revenue system like Shivaji Maharaj. He severely punished the landlords who used to harass or trouble the common people, and who rebelled or who went against the Swaraj. Then he gave the administrative powers to his wife, that is Maharani Yasubai. He gave her her own stamp, and therefore we can say that the legacy of the Shivaji Maharaj's welfare policy was being continued by Sambhaji Maharaj. Now let us learn something about Sambhaji Maharaj. He knew Sanskrit and many other languages. He studied many ancient books on polity and wrote their gist. in a book called Buddha Bhushanam. Now, do you know? Sambhaji Maharaj composed Buddha Bhushanam in Sanskrit language, and in the second chapter of this book, he is discussed about the polity or the politics. It includes the information about the virtues means good qualities of a king, prime minister, prince, and their education and function. The advisors to the king, forts and goods and the materials needed on a fort, the army, the duties of the king, and espionage. Espionage means what? The people who spy. Okay. Now, death of Sambhaji Maharaj. Now, Aurangzeb was trying very hard to defeat Sambhaji Maharaj. Therefore, what he did, he wanted to conquer Sambhaji Maharaj. Therefore, he placed Mukarrab Khan in the charge of the Kolhapur province. Mukarrab Khan learned that Sambhaji Maharaj was at Sangamneshwar in Konkan. Therefore, what this person did, Mukarrab Khan, he raided the place and he captured Sambhaji Maharaj. And everybody knows about the story that how Sambhaji Maharaj was been brutally killed by Emperor Aurangzeb. But Sambhaji Maharaj, he faced the death also very bravely. By the emperor's order, he was being killed on 11th March 1689. Therefore, we can say the Maratha Chhatrapati, he did not compromise on his self-respect and he faced the death very nobly and bravely. Therefore, the Marathas got inspiration from his sacrifice and they still intensified or increased their fight against the Mughals. I hope you have understood this lesson. The next part we'll see in the next lecture, and if you have any query, kindly contact. Thank you.